The Sun Belt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, what they call the prettiest little stadium in America, the home field of the Georgia Southern Eagles. So we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on another Sun Belt team, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's French. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The shotgun running play call. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Big moment early in this championship game. 3rd down coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Arnold. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And the Eagles will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Keeping it on the ground here. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Scott. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They'll try the right side on the toss. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Jaguars looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Bullock. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off. pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Number 4, set to kick it away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking downfield, it's French. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
The sure hand, it's Arnold. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Jaguars offense back on the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch is made, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Georgia Southern, 0.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's French. Makes the catch. It's Arnold. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but It's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The South Alabama offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments. And the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Jenkins. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Scott. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Moves out of the pocket, looking for 6. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Can the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal? Well, Kirk, South Alabama has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats.
South Alabama, 10. Georgia Southern, 0.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's French. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. South Alabama's offense back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. That's caught. It's Bullock. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Bullock. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
1st and goal, handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
17, Georgia Southern, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Grab behind the line. It's Arnold. They'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Dropping back. It's French. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Crosses the 10-yard line. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Handoff running right. He's got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, South Alabama. They were not going to catch him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fires it to the wide out. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to pass. It's French. Nice grab. It's Arnold. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Gets into space at the 50. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Looking to throw again. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football. And here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Okay, ready?
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up on 1st down at the 21.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's French. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's an out route, the catch made.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Oh, the foot! It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Breaks into the clear.
Returner is tackled down at the 36. And your Georgia Southern Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Back to throw. It's French. With the catch, it's Brown. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Eagles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And they heave it deep downfield. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Play action here on first down. Caught quickly. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Scott. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
The Jaguars begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
27.
Will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Jaguars offense back on the field now. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Jenkins. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. As the first down is still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play. And now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Oh, a reverse. Breaks free. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
He's tackled at the 31. Brings up second down.
6th play of the drive coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Off the RPO, clock to the right. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Jaguars. They connect for 6.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
34, Georgia Southern, 2.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Good throw. The catch is made. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's French. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it inside the 10. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, that first half could not gone any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia Southern, 9.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the Jaguars will have 1st and 10 here.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
To bootleg here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9.
Let's go. Let's go.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Alabama. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 40, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
4-2 Spider.
Well, Kirk, South Alabama has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's French. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the Eagles will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
And the Eagles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass. It's French. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Eagles. Add 6 more points to the total.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this bite from your team in this kind of situation.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Trying to find some room. It's Bullock. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great, but I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And that one's picked off. What a play. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Georgia Southern. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Jaguars offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Breaks an open space. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
First and 10 play coming up.
Here we go.
Grab down the middle. It's Scott. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Grinding away with a running game.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. And right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And the Jaguars will line up on first and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. So no gain on what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. taking on a playoff team from last year, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense will have the football first here. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
They'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the tailback's got it again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. He stopped, and he gets a first down. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Short connection with a tight end here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And the quarterback keeps it here. In the clear at the 25. Make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running back grabs it on the screen. Fights through a tackle. Ball down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Kurt, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He'll hand it off. The game moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that previous play. They'll ride the back again here. Running with purpose. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback keeps the football. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Snipes a quick throw. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. He takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
They'll set up with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to throw. It's Jones. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, You're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Illinois, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown, can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs here.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Here's a good throw off the play fake. Tackle, but first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs. this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Jones. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking for a man. Caught. Completion. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So on 3rd and inches, they try to throw for it, and it backfires. You have to question that call, perhaps.
Anything on the ground, quarterback sneak, an easy inside run would have gotten this first down. It's clear that they made the wrong decision. They rolled the dice, and man, does it backfire.
The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble now. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down play coming up. He hands it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it second down. To the air, it's Jones. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. The pass is caught.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Bulldogs will line up for the 100 away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Back to throw. It's Jones. Pass is caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Gives it to the back. He shreds the tackle. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Grab behind the line. It's Terrell. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a 4th down.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off for some nice positive yards.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! They are pouring it on now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Fighting him off. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back and loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Pass complete on a crossing route. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop. The offense starts with a short field. Leaning on the run game here. Gets the first and still running. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets...
Touchdown, Dogs! This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. To throw, it's Jones. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down after that completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Ball handed to the running back. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll feed the back again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.